2, 1. No, no, the other way. 3, 2, 1. Live. Okay. I thought that's what we're going to do. Thank you very much, Warren. Welcome everyone back onto the online chess league. The online chess league. It's the first one. We hope it's going to be a second one, done by Chess South Africa under the leadership of Comrade Joe and being facilitated by Warren from a technology point of view. He's a great guy who's put this technology together. But without taking too much time of you guys, let me rather introduce you to our first guest. I hope you can see him on your side. Our first guest is the president, Mr. Joe Mahumule. Hello, Brajo. Brajo, can you hear me on your side? Looks like I'm the only one here. I could see that or hear that Brajo was having some trouble with his network there. Lots of things are happening these days. It's a problem. Load shedding, bad weather. Okay, Joe is coming back, guys.
I'm not sure what is up now. Am I on?
Yeah, Brajo. Yes, you're on, Brajo. How are you?
I'm all right, man. How are you, Mni?
I'm all right, man. I just gave a background, man, to the people that are viewing that we are having. I have to fix my kids. They also are trying to play. Yeah, I must keep it like this. Just press. Sorry, Brajo. So, I just gave a brief background. Brajo, are you back?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, I gave just a brief background of the tournament. That is it's an online league that has been going on for the past 3 to 4 weeks across the region, and I think we have a maximum of 20 teams or so. And I said that my first guest today, is you as a president, and I think it's important that you at least we start with you to do the closing because we're finishing the tournament today. So I'm not sure what you have for us and prepared for us to say a few words of closing for the viewers and also for the players that are taking part. Over to you, Mr.
Yes,
President.
I do. So I do. Should I speak now?
Yes, Mr. President, you can speak.
Okay, thank you, Mninawa and the team. It is my pleasure as the president of Chess South Africa just to be on this show and also conduct the closing ceremony of the first ever online league for Chess South Africa. And as we close, we closing a tournament that started about 3 weeks ago when the 20 teams entered in the 2 categories, in the A and the B sections. And then before I even say anything in closing, I wish to thank our sponsor, the Vodacom, for making it possible for the players to play in this tournament. I want to profusely thank Vodacom and ask you, Mninawa, just to pass our sincere thanks to the company, if you could, on our behalf, that we really value this, because it is through Vodacom that we're able to get this far and also to get the players playing as active as they do. For the teams that entered, I really want to thank you because all teams across all provinces entered and participated in this tournament. I would not say anything about the beating because beating is part of chess. So there are those who beat and those who get beaten, but that's beside the point. The main issue is participation and connecting and making friendship. I think that's what the league also offers. And then as Chess South Africa, we are very proud because we had the teams playing, and we believe that the players have enjoyed themselves. I know by now those who are at the top of the league, like the Boondocks, they a bit of butterflies in their stomach so that they maintain their positions. And those who are second and third, I think they have the same because they want to push up to eventually egg them out and win the league. So it's part of the competition. So, and it's also part of building camaraderie and friendship and working together. So as Chess South Africa, we are very thankful of these players, and we are very thankful of the managers and the organizers of these teams and players that they were able to avail themselves for this important national league. I want to wish the best teams to win,
Yeah.
and even the best players also to win. And we definitely will come around to the final.
It looks like we have some issues there to get the whole message from Prajo. We were still just trying to thank everybody, starting from the sponsorships, which is Vodacom, also the players that have made time to come and play here, also the administrators that have made this possible. In the past 2 weeks, there's a lot of work that is happening here. We have to prepare and make sure that everyone starts on time and the glitches of networks are removed as well. So to set up the computer, to set up the links, make sure all the captains are aware and deal with all the protests if there are any protests, but it's been a heavy work that is happening. So so it's not an easy task, but I think the guys have managed to keep on doing it. Um, I'm trying to see if we're getting Prajo here. We're still struggling. I see there's a match going on here. These are top games. Just hang on, let's check. Looks nice, this game. They've castled, both castled. But it's so quick. What's going on? Oh, on inside. It's interesting that it's got a pawn island. But you see that this online last leg. I hope you can see the message there at the bottom. SA online last leg. White is pushing hard. Rooks are exchanged. I see Knight has come in to try and support. Okay. All changed. Hey, hey, hey. It looks like we are done. With White winning with a backmate, back rank checkmate. Prajo, are you back? I can see you, but I can see that I can hear you. I can see,
See,
and you.
I can see that just these guys are
Hmm?
playing a tough chess, man. These guys are playing tough chess, man.
Yes, yes. No, I know it's not easy. I just saw a back rank checkmate now.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I see.
So things are happening.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes,
Prajo,
yes.
you're still engaging us. So we're still listening. Prajo. Hmm. Hello, Prajo. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go to Prajo. We are struggling with you.
I was still saying
Yes. I think we're gonna go to a commercial break. Trade still trying to sort out all the things at the back end. Can we please, my producer, can you please go to a commercial? There it is. We are back. I saw that we had a Vodabucks advert there. Great one from Vodacom. Now, you know that you can get an N Vodabucks. That's a great thing. As for loyalty. Prajo,
yes,
are you back?
yes, yes. I'm back.
Prajo,
I'm back.
I hope you're going to stay for longer this time around.
I wish to, but I'm a bit engaged as well. I just
Oh,
dedicated my time for 30 minutes so that I could speak to the players and wish them well, and the teams and wish them well. And
yep.
most importantly, just to thank Vodacom for this gesture of sponsoring the league. So I'm not going to stay too long, Emily, unfortunately.
No. That's fine, Prajo. I don't. It's fine. It was just a closing remarks that we required
Yes.
really from you to see that you're blessing the whole. Okay, what happened now?
Yeah. And me, as you still commenting and checking, I
Yeah,
just commented that I think we just have to have another round of this kind of tournaments because it is really very good for the players.
yeah. No, I
Yes.
think Prajo, it's important. We have to do that, and
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that we will do our best to be part of this good initiative by
Yeah.
Chess South Africa.
So 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 as Chess South Africa, we are really very grateful about that, and because relationship is what builds any nation.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree, Prajo.
Exactly. And
Yes, Prajo, you can talk.
no, I was just saying in South Africa we are also blessed by having a wide and big network as Vodacom that comes to the people and assist
Yes.
them to at least link up and play. Look how great it is today, and even for the last 4 weeks.
Yes.
And always when I'm on stage, I always confess
Hmm.
I'm a Vodacom subscriber.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Yes,
Um,
yes,
okay, Prajo. Just to be curious, Prajo, before you leave, as I
yes,
know you're having some other commitments. I understand
yes,
that you had a great interview on Twitch on the 27th.
yes,
I think it was 2 days
yes,
ago. And
yes,
the interesting comments that I got, I found out there. I think one was that there's going to be a head-on, head-to-head interview with you
yes,
and Mr. Hendrik. And
exactly.
and what I liked most as well was the fact that as much as that is going to be done, I want you to extend and tell us more about your assertion of the fact that people should not follow people, but people must just love chess and do the right thing.
Exactly. Muli. My point is that people should not follow individuals. They must follow Chess South Africa, and that is contained in the founding document we call a constitution. People must read the constitution and see what
Yep.
the constitution stipulates and follow it, rather than
Mm.
following individuals who may not even land them anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially if you find that such individuals were not even players in the
Mm.
first instance. And then
Yes.
we all get entangled in things that are not necessary. So,
Mm.
but be that as it may, I think the debate is very important in two senses, as far as I'm concerned. The one part is to try and clarify to the chess public. Remember, the chess public is not only players, it's parents, it's supporters of players, it's boyfriends and girlfriends, and partners and wives and husbands of these players who are involved. So they are all involved, and those who just support, they need to know what is the truth about the situation in South Africa. So we need to clarify that. On the second part, we also need to insist and teach people about what are the key principles in governance. I mean, you can't have conflict of interest, and you can't always create a situation where others are excluded in the process. I mean, such things should not be allowed and tolerated in South Africa. So the debate will create a space where we are able to show and demonstrate and explain some of these things.
Thank you, Pracho. Pracho, thank you for those wise words and also maybe clarifying the issue. I had some conversation about few days. I don't know how many minutes do you have, Pracho? We are on 3:15 now.
We can spend 5 more minutes. I'm okay.
Okay. So
or did you want to move?
I didn't want to hold you hostage. You know, it's not going to be a great one. So
okay, please.
I was just having a conversation with one of my colleagues in few days ago, and he was saying to me that there was a controversial book that was released or published by some publisher, but he doesn't recall the name. But his assertion, he was saying all the great things happen in threes. Threes as in number, and three, the number, not a three.
Yes.
Three. Yeah.
Yes.
So I hear when you're saying now about the chess public, and you mentioned three things that are in the chess public. The chess public is made of players, is made of parents, and is only made of administrators. That is three.
Yes.
There's nothing else beyond that point. So the point that, so now it's a confirmation without you knowing that I've just been told that everything is in threes. Even the limbs are in threes, you know, and nothing goes wrong if you've got a three as a number. I'm gonna look for the book and then be able to share that. So just maybe the parting, yes, just the parting one, Brajo, for me and for you. You are saying that you need to teach the chess public about the key components of governance. That is compounded information. Components of governance. Hey, Brajo, that is too much English. If you can summarize that English,
it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, there's things like good governance, where you have your policies, and you document and so on. You also have issues relating to your fiduciary responsibilities, like your financial part. I mean, how do you account? Even accountability itself. Remember, if we sit in the positions of responsibility running a public entity like Chess South Africa, we have a responsibility to account to the people who put us there. You know,
because this is a public entity, by the way.
It's a public entity. We've got to account.
It's owned by South Africa and South Africans in particular.
Exactly, Mni. It cannot be personalized.
Okay. I hear you, Pracho. Yes. In fact, now I don't think I need to spoil the head on that we're gonna listen to, where both of you on your personalities are going to be addressing the issue of understanding how these components work together. And I wish both of you good luck. And I think the nice thing about this, there's social distancing, so you won't be in one room, which is one of the greatest things that are going to happen. So it's online, and there won't be anyone spilling a coffee on another person or anything of that sort. It's only going to be which one is making sense,
Yeah.
And probably by the end of that debate, we'll be coming out being stronger as chess public in general to say, okay, now which one must we take? How do we mix these things? If there's a huge difference on the concepts. But the parting words, Prajo, if you can give us just a minute on that, and then enjoy your day after that.
No, thank you very much, Mnia. I just want to invite everybody to be part of this debate on Thursday. Yeah. It's going to be Thursday evening. It's very important that everybody becomes part of it. With regard to the league, as I live now, I would just want to reiterate my point that, look, this is very important thing to do for the players and the organizers. Thank you very much once more, because you are actually making Chess South Africa to be relevant, because Chess South Africa, through its structures like an executive board and committees, its main purpose is to create a space where the players, the administrators, and those who organize events thrive. That's all what is required. And by being available to play and compete, we're actually making the Chess South Africa to be relevant. So thank you once more, and enjoy the games.
Okay,
I've seen some of the pieces falling down. No problem, it's part of the game. Thank you. And good luck, guys. Good
Okay,
luck,
thank you very
Muni.
much, Prajo. Thanks, Prajo. Enjoy your evening and afternoon.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks. Back to our producer. Mr. Producer, can you please give us some nice advert there if you can, to just have a break? My lead.
Keeping in touch is great. Keeping in touch twice as often for the exact same price is so much better. Get double your data for free with selected just for you data bundles. To get yours, dial *123# or download the My Vodacom app. Valid for prepaid and top-up customers. Stay connected for less. Vodacom.
Welcome everyone back. We are back on the stage. We are welcoming the Northern Cape Chess President, Miss Lesego Mutata. Hello.
Hey, chess community. Hello, Mni.
How are you?
Good and you?
I'm all right. I'm supposed to say Lika Ime.
Kitele ka ntate?
Everything. Agibo. That's how far I go. And then I'll crawl after that and try to think, what is this person saying? Otherwise, how has your afternoon been?
Just a chilled one.
Chilled one.
Yeah, because I woke up very early in the morning. I had to push myself for a 10 to 12 kilometer walk. I'm trying to at least some Zimba, so I'm working hard.
Oh, okay. No, that's a good thing. It means you're healthy living, healthy lifestyle. And I was speaking to Prajo earlier. Just hold on for me for a second. That I was just trying to sort out something else. So I was speaking to Prajo earlier on, and he told me about the chess public, that is players, parents, and administrators. And in his assertion, he was saying that as administrators, we need to be exemplar.
Yeah.
So your stance of saying you want to live healthy, I support it. And maybe you can share with the public that is listening, but actually who is Lesego?
Oh, okay. Afternoon, parents and players, chess community as a whole. My name is Lesego Mutata. I'm a mother. I'm a sister, aunt. I'm a volunteer. I like volunteering in several things.
Okay.
I'm a farmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a teenaging farmer.
Oh, okay. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, farming. I'm taking advantage in all the places where women have not been active. So I'm trying to get in everywhere where I can to show that women can. If I was able, I would go even into mining, but now, not for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not a player. I'm just a parent. I'm a chess mom. That's how I call myself. I'm a volunteer. Currently, I was recently nominated as the Northern Cape Federation Chess President. I've been with the committee because I've been serving as a treasurer since 2016 up until recently when I was elected. Fairly so by the districts that are our affiliates that are active, that have structures, that are the affiliates of Northern Cape Chess Federation. Yeah, that's me in short.
That's good. Hey, okay, so you said you're the mother, and I'm sure you're a sister to somebody.
I am. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. All right, so from your siblings, how many do you have at home?
Okay, I had 4 siblings. I'm the firstborn. Unfortunately, one brother of mine and one sister of mine passed on. Actually, just yesterday we were. It was now, I think, the 5th or the 6th year since my younger sister passed on.
So, condolences on that.
We only 3. It's myself, my little sister, and a little brother.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So you're giving direction. You are the main person that they look up to. All of them.
I'm their mother actually, because even my mom is not there. She also passed on.
Oh man. So sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
But I'm sure it's a responsibility that one has to grow up into over some
exactly.
time. It's one of those things that you say you cannot throw away. You don't choose those things. You have to really take
Exactly.
take it
Yeah,
on.
you know, families we don't choose, so you just have
Yeah,
to. Even
yeah.
if you think you are young, you have to grow up.
Yes. You are emancipated as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
Okay. Look, can I give us? I want to get a story, man, around this farming. I'm really interested in that. I'm gonna come back to chess. Maybe chess is for tomorrow.
You see, my
Maybe
lady,
today.
the face is slightly.
Maybe let's talk about you. Because chess will talk tomorrow on Indaba. By the way, you're
Mhm.
one of the people that I invited to Indaba tomorrow to speak about chess, women in chess. So there's a lot that we're going to talk about tomorrow. Maybe let's talk about personally
Now,
you today.
when you talk about me, you taking tomorrow's juice, miss.
Oh, is it? I thought tomorrow.
Yeah,
I thought tomorrow
yeah,
we're going to
but
talk chess.
I can tell you a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Um,
I wanted to hear about the emerging farmer part.
the emerging farmer part.
Yeah.
Okay, I started 2018. Yeah, I
Mm.
actually started with only 5 sheep.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, but it's quite a challenge because sheep are a bit they're very soft. They're like girl children. Like you have to take a lot of care for them. They get
Okay.
sick. They get sick.
Mm.
You must buy medication for them. You must treat them, and along the way they die. So
Oish.
it grew in that particular year. But my first experience that made me very sad. I just
Mm.
couldn't sleep that particular night. Like I'm saying, it was like around October when I bought those 5 ships. And then
Mm.
when I bought them, the first one that gave birth, I was so excited to say, now I have 6.
Yeah.
December, they stole that sheep with the lamb.
Oh
My
shit.
heart was so
I'm,
sear because
I'm,
now
I'm, I'm I'm not laughing.
you must not laugh.
Yeah.
I my heart was so serious as I'm saying because
Mm.
I could concentrate on the 4 that is left. I was just
Mm.
thinking of the one that they stole, and I was like,
Mm.
why can't they just take the sheep and leave the lamb for me so that it can grow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a nice December, but then it's fine. I accepted that I've lost, and I now realized as to why Motswana. I'm a Motswana, by the
Mm.
way.
Okay.
Motswana said
Sure.
they said there's an idiom that says kananayo ka tlhoka boroko, ka e tlhoka ka tlhoka boroko. Meaning
Mm.
when you are rich, you don't sleep. When you are
Yeah.
broke, you sleep. So
You
then
don't sleep both ways.
yeah, yeah. I can when you are rich, like let's say you have a farm full of cows and sheep and
Yeah.
goats, thinking, hey, I must not sleep tight. I must check with my shepherd whether the things are still okay.
Yes.
Are these
Yes.
is
Yes.
the total number still there? So you don't
Mm.
sleep. Again, when you are broke, it's another story. You don't sleep because you are worried about debts, what will you eat and stuff like that. So yeah,
Okay.
I then accepted that. Let me. I just counseled myself to say, let me concentrate on this 4. I know God will
Mm.
grow me bigger. Okay, yeah, I had
Okay.
a number. Then I think last year,
Mm.
2019, at least in December, I was one of those people that are selling ships for slaughtering.
Mm.
So I sold about 3, I think, and then I was left with 10.
Mm.
And then okay, when the year started, it was not so nice because there was a lot of worms. They had a lot of worms, and then a
Mm.
few, about 3 died. And then this year I said let me try another type. Then I bought about 6 goats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for now, I'm actually looking into growing big as far as buying cows because I feel cows, even though they
Mm.
are a bigger risk, because when one cow gets stolen, you losing something like 8 to 12,000 rand. But I feel
Wow.
they are better than small stock. Small stock,
Mm.
like I said, you spend a lot of money on them. Is the feeds, is the
Mm.
shepherd, is the medication, and time and again they get sick, you must call a vet, and then when you call a vet, you must buy this particular medication. When you get to on say in African says a koperasi, when you get to the yeah, that medication like you find 100 meals costing about 800. So yeah, it's a challenge, but I'm growing to like it. So I see myself one day being a farmer with actually a big farm, having cows, having a lot of sheep and a lot of goats. Yeah, I'm actually just trying to grow a legacy for my kids.
That's great stuff, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, I was talking about cows. So there is a gentleman, I think this guy is from KwaZulu Natal, but he started down in, I think, in UCT or even went to Johannesburg. He actually has managed to farm for everybody else. So he's got this huge land where they keep the cows for you. They look after it. So you do it from an app. You do from an app. You do it online. You can buy the cows. They will keep for you. You pay for them. You don't have to have land. They do all that on their side. So they do everything for you. When I just pay for your cow, and then let's say your cow has a calf. Is it a calf? The small one?
Yeah,
that is yours. Yeah, that becomes yours. It's not theirs. That becomes yours. It's like you having the farm, but it's not with you at home. Like now we stay in town.
The
We stay in
livestock,
town. Yeah, we can talk.
you are sort of farming remotely, something like that.
Yes.
I don't
So
think. Okay.
no, yeah. In fact, what I will do, I'm gonna check that thing for you and send it to you. So, for instance, I'm staying here in PE and I don't have space for cows, but I want to farm. I don't have to have land. So they do all that for me. I can have 20 of those things, 30 of them. They are still there, and I can be able to sell them from there. It's an interesting story.
But it's interesting. But I have a different view. I believe that I must know my calves. I must know my lambs. Like
Yeah.
when a lamb gets like born today, I make sure that I so that I must know it. I must know how does it look. So
That's motherless instinct.
and remember now, you must also brand them. You must tag, you must brand them. So if you are sitting in the suburbs and someone is
It's taking for you.
then they'll just keep on telling you that that cow, it has one calf, can't it had 3 or it had 2, because you are not there physically. I mean, when you do farming, you can't do it remotely. I don't believe it that way.
Okay,
I've got a friend of mine who actually started before me. It's a guy. He bought like 10 goats. That was in 2014. Now he's doing that because he has a friend that has a farm that does that. And then he just pay in money for medication and for the shepherd and stuff. And I told him there's no way that you can farm in that manner. Now, recently he went and I kept on, after I had mine, then I started now talking about those things. And I'm asking him, how many goats do you have now? He says, hey, Mina, I don't know. You don't know? Yes.
Wow.
Why? Because I'm relying on that guy to update me if I have a new goat or what. I'm like, you don't do that. Because like I'm saying, a day or two after I have a new livestock, I just go and check. After a few weeks, I take it. I know it's mine. I give it my name. So if you're somewhere else and someone is doing it for you, you get a goat or a sheep that gives birth to 3 and then when you are sitting there, you're told no, it delivered only 1, the other one died. Can't they that give birth to 3, you should have got like 3 additional. But now that you're not there, you have been robbed. It's not everybody that you can trust people.
So I want now you are making me to ask you a question. So you are that. What type of leadership style then are you having there in, or that you are going to employ there in Northern Cape? In
No,
terms of in terms of checking and governance that is being followed and so forth.
I believe that management or leadership becomes very easy if you have all documents in place. I mean, in chess, fortunately, there are guiding documents. As
Yeah.
a province, we do have our own constitution that guides us as to how we should work. So if if you have a guiding document in place and your organization is well structured, you have people that are supporting you as the president, you've got a hardworking
Yeah.
team, then it
Yeah.
becomes it's not that easy, especially in chess with this lot of politics going around. A person that would not say, leave my team to be there, do things, and then I just phone and check. I believe in getting my hands dirty. So if there's
Sure.
something that is being done, I should know what the lowest person in the structure is doing. Yeah.
Okay. Now you see, now I'm trying to link what your care of your lamb or your sheep or your goats, and you wanting to be there. Now I'm thinking exactly your answer is exactly same thing about leadership. That you want your hands dirty to understand what is going on the ground.
Yes,
So
yes, I
so that corresponds now your leadership and how you are taking care of your sheep and also taking care of your siblings. So there's a story
yeah,
to tell about all these things, and sometimes you don't see this silver lining around your life unless somebody tells you.
yeah.
Okay, so how many kids do you have in chess playing?
Oh, I have three kids, but the elder one and the middle one were just playing chess at school, like in extramural activity. Then I
Okay,
have my who's like who would die for chess. I think that is
okay,
why I ended up now being so involved. Because
yeah,
sometimes when I get frustrated, I'm like, it's you who've put me into this. And then you'll go like that. You should be so deep in. I just wanted you to
yeah,
be there to support me. But then I
yeah,
can't be there to support. If I see that there's work, there's something that I can do here, then I just get in and put my hands in and try to assist. So then that's
yes,
how I
yes.
ended up like where I am.
Wow.
It's like you saying that people will realize the potential in you, and then they would want to work with you. Sometimes
Yes, yes, yes.
you would know that you have this potential, but you would go
Ignore
like
it.
no, not
Mm,
ignoring,
mm,
going slowly, saying, Ahman, I don't think I fit here. Let me try to grow here so that I can step up
yeah.
there. And then people that you work with will just say, but we see you fit. We
Mm,
are here to support you, we will support you. So come. So if, like I'm saying, if you have a well-groomed team, a supportive team that is hardworking, then it's not that difficult for you
difficult.
to manage.
Okay, that's great stuff. All right. So from Northern Cape to where are you? Are you ambitious to say now? I let me be the first president of Chess South Africa.
Ooh, I'm not that ambitious. I'm not
Why?
that
Why?
ambitious.
Why?
Uh, from that's related, I'm in Northern Cape. I'll end here.
Is it
I,
okay?
the thing is, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in Northern Cape. So I can't be already aiming to go national when I know this is still lacking. There's
Yes.
a lot of things that we still need to do as a province. Things like development, we still don't have
Mm,
qualified officials enough number that
mm,
can keep us floating, that can keep us having a bigger number and a stronger team in the province. Like
mm,
currently, we only have about 3 qualified arbiters,
mm,
meaning we can't the number of tournaments, we can't meet the required number of tournaments that we need to meet, especially at the district level. So,
mm,
like I'm saying, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of development within our province. we still need to have coaches because if you look at our province is quite vast. If I tell you the nearest district to the capital city, to Kimberley,
yeah.
yeah, is John Taolo, which is about 230 something kilos
What?
away from Kimberley. Is the nearest district. I'm not talking about, okay, we are in Kimberley. Francisburg is a district on itself. But now I'm not counting Francisburg. Now I'm saying when we go out. Then you get your Springbok. Then Namakwa.
Isn't that towards northwest?
No, please. Know your province, your country.
I'm
no,
no. Northwest as in Northwest Africa, as in Namibia.
Yeah. That side. I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you're talking about Northwest, the province.
No, not the province. No, not the province.
Yes. Springbok is like lying 800 kilometers from here. When we go there, we must spend the whole day on the road.
Yes.
And we are unable to reach, and I believe that most of the strong players are in those far areas where they are also like from previously disadvantaged backgrounds. They are not able to come to tournaments as they are supposed to because of high unemployment rate. The parents are unable to take their children to the tournaments. So you find that the we are playing with is a small team of parents that are affording. And we have in the Northern Cape strong players sitting in boutique in the John Taolo Gaetsewi district. We have strong players in Port Noloth, in Namakwa. So we can't reach those players because we don't have we don't have professionals within our province that can assist those players. What we do is we are trying. Someone mentioned earlier that on one of the WhatsApp groups that sponsors are not so keen to give money to chess, but we will keep knocking on doors to try and get money to empower our people so that we can have a pool of officials that can assist the growth of chess in the province. So once we have proper coaches, well-trained coaches, qualified arbiters and tournament directors, then I believe that we will go somewhere. And the type of patience and that volunteering spirit that we have in our committees, even at the district level, I believe that we will get there. We will make it. Currently the only funder that we are having as a even at with our clubs in the districts, it is NLC. But now as a federation, we not we applied last year. I remember when we were about to host the essays and essay schools open, essay opens and essay. We applied for NLC. Part of that budget that we applied for was for development, but then we were unsuccessful. But we going to be applying again, and like I'm saying, the bigger part of it will be going for development. So I believe that one day we will get this right, and then when it gets right, then I will be resigning from chess because I'm sure my son.
Hey, how old is your son?
He's 13, turning 14 in October.
No. So the problem is that you've got another one that is younger than this one, am I right?
No.
Oh, this is the youngest.
I started early.
Oh, okay, this is the youngest. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so if this is the youngest, maybe the older one will have a child that wants to go to chess. You never know. You might be the chess grandma.
Yeah.
We've got grandmothers that are taking their granddaughters and grandsons to chess these days. The mothers and fathers are busy doing some work over the weekends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Lesego, for a nice and insightful conversation. Yeah,
you.
I've learned a lot about you today. So I'm
And
sure I'm gonna get some more about you tomorrow, in relation to chess, and I think I'm gonna go back to family again.
thank you.
All right, thank you very much for getting into this interview. I don't know whether you've got last words for the teams that are playing and the players, and also the parents or fans of the people that are watching on Facebook, our live show here. Maybe want to say something.
I just want to. I would just want to wish good luck to the players, especially the Northern Cape team. Yay, Northern Cape.
Okay, Northern Cape team. Let me see. Okay, on Group A, when I looked at Northern Cape team, were number. Let me check. Northern Cape. Northern Cape was out of 10 teams, they were still number 8. I don't know whether they've moved up.
Mhm.
And then on the B team, they were number. I think they were number 5. Yeah, they were number
Number
5
5.
on the B team.
Okay.
So, but
Mm.
that was an update before we even come in, because that thing updates every time people finish games and move up and down. It changes.
Team B is where my champ is playing. I'm crossing fingers that they will go to
Oh,
top
okay.
3.
No, that's great stuff. That's great stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
Gilesefo, we'll see each other tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming through to the live.
Thank you, Mniba. Thank you,
All right.
Bye, Chess community.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Let's get backstage there. Let's get some adverts. Please, my. Hello, South Africa. We're back again. Where am I getting next? I know that we are supposed to have the presidents all over, all the presidents of the chess regions in South Africa to come through to this live broadcast. Um, do we have any more adverts there?
Stay connected to your loved ones with great data prices that are here to stay. Get a 1 gig data bundle for just 99 Rand and keep in touch as often as you like. Or get even more value with our 3 gig data bundle for only 229 Rand. Data bundles are valid for 30 days and are now available on all Vodacom channels. Dial *135# or go to the My Vodacom app for these and many more great offers. T's and C's apply. Stay connected. Vodacom.
sexy thing. Ah, kiss me, you sexy thing. Touch me, baby, you sexy thing. I love the way you touch me, darling. You sexy thing.
Music, sports, games, pictures, and just about anything else come alive on your phone with Vodafone Live. Only from
This month, the world's greatest superheroes and villains unite for the online experience of the year, DC Fandom. Get yourself fired up for this one-of-a-kind global virtual event.
Execute plan, playtime.
And indulge with your whole family in our fantastic collection of DC Universe movies in August.
Greetings, Mini.
Spectacular news.
Available now at your fingertips.
We should order pizza.
Watch on Video Play.
Hey, video play from Vodacom. Movies for August. Nice movies. Our heroes. I'm waiting for. Yeah.
Greetings, Mini.
Hey, Lindo, how are you, my brother?
I'm very good and well in KZN, man.
Yeah, I see the weather is nice there.
It's nice and chilly. My apologies
okay.
for the delay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether your background. Are you safe there? No, too much noise. Are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think I will be able to hear you, so I'm okay.
Okay. No, I think my worry is the feedback, is the background noise.
Oh,
I
okay.
think somebody is calling Luyanda, and Luyanda is not coming through.
Let me maybe try and sit in the car and see if our line
I think
will
that
be
is
better.
Yeah. Just find that.
Okay.
Fine.
No, thanks.
Yes.
I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm now.
Yeah, that is better. Good afternoon, Comrade Lindo, our president from KZN, the only province with a double barrel surname.
True.
Yeah, it's the only one. Okay.
Yes.
So I have spoken earlier on to the president, Comrade Joe.
Okay.
And then I spoke to Miss Lisiho,
okay.
From Free State.
Okay.
And then it's you from KZN. And so basically it's just to get some understanding from you guys as to how have you been doing around this online chess.
Okay.
And then I will go into the leadership things about you guys, what is happening in your structures within your areas, but just an overall, how are your teams doing in this league?
First of all, one must thank Vodacom, and also I would like to thank the leadership that we voted for, which is led by Joe. I think we are in good hands because when this pandemic came, no one thought that chess could be played again. So, and we also thank the link or the app of Chess that allowed our players to play online. So in KZN, basically, I think we have been a threat in all provinces because our players have been doing so well in the league and even also in the teams back. But what I can assess from that, we have seen that most of the players, they're struggling with gadgets. Some of them, as you know, KZN is we've got 11 provinces. We've got 11 districts.
11 districts.
11 districts in KZN, including 10 districts plus 1 metro, which is eThekwini. So for you to move from Amajuba to Pongola, it takes you about 800 kilometers, which is something that is not happening in the, I'm sorry to make an example in Gauteng, because Gauteng, I'm sure it's not more than 500 kilometers. Yes. So because we've got rural areas and some of our areas, they are new into chess. It's only those fortunate that have been able to be having good structures and the support from schools tournament and schools also supporting them to introduce them into chess. So, but KZN, we have been doing so well. I'm happy with the performance of my boys and my team. Hopefully, today we will have. We'll see at the end. But I know we'll be in the top 3 as KZN because my players have played. They've got good ratings and all that. So I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in Group 1, which is Group A. And
Yes.
I don't know, you have 2 teams. Oh, yeah, you've got KZN Chess there.
Yes.
The time that I looked, it was about an hour ago. They were number 2, and also in Group B, they were number 2 at the time I went to check.
Yeah.
So I'm sure your predictions might be looking right. I know this league blog is updating all
Yeah.
the time.
All
Look,
the
in your
time. True.
explanation, yeah, on your explanation and giving us a background, which I really appreciate. When I spoke to Ms. Lesejo earlier on, she was
Okay.
indicating that actually within Northern Cape, you have to
Okay.
drive 8 hours from Kimberley to
Yes.
Springbok on the other
Springbok.
side.
True.
Yeah, which is the next one, which is close to Northwest Africa, which is Namibia called
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
No,
True.
yeah. So I'm like, wow. If you've got places like that, I know here in the Eastern Cape, our radius is 1,000. No, it's not one. It's about 800 kilometers from
Yes.
PE to let's say to the end of towards Kokstad. It's about 800
Yes.
roughly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're not as wide as you are, and we've got
Yes.
how many metros? We've got 2 metros on our
Yes.
side, maybe 3, because
Okay.
maybe Kai has
Yeah.
got one.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to take you through on what we're talking about earlier on. Can you explain, man, further about this issue of challenge of gadgets? What is it that you're talking about exactly?
Right. The main issue is that most of our kids they are previously disadvantaged. When I say previously disadvantaged, when it comes to smartphone or the change of to the fourth industrial revolution, some of our kids they don't even have TVs in their homes. I will make an example of a place from Umsinga, where I come from, where we recently now had TVs. That is my homeland also in Umsinga, where I come from. We're using batteries for TV. So when chess was introduced to us, we were happy because we were playing on the boards. But now coming to the online games, it was very difficult because I can tell you what I did in KZN. I created a WhatsApp group which is called KZN Arena. Then I informed all the structures in KZN that they must send their names to a boy called Ayanda Nyubus. He's from Herikwan. So all this is done with WhatsApp. So we created a WhatsApp group. Then we informed all the players in KZN that they must be added in that group. We created an arena team which is on leeches. Which I think today got about 250 players, 2-something players on that arena. So it involves everyone in KZN. But the challenge is that now, when players are playing, some of them will be leading the podium, in the podium, then the network cuts and all that. So some of them end up losing. It could be the gadget that they are using, because some of them, they don't have the expensive phones. It could be iPhone, it could be other phones that are better in terms of battery saving and all that. And also in terms of laptops, we are struggling. I don't want to lie. I've sent proposal trying to find a sponsor or anyone that can partner with us to at least each district in KZN. As I said, we've got 11. Each district should have about 30 gadgets that can be monitored by a coordinator in each district. We're not giving it away to the players, but we will keep it in the district, in the center, where when we're having provincial tournaments or national tournaments, players will go to that person or will go to that hall, that community hall. It could be the municipality hall or anything. Then they will use those gadgets to play online and all that.
Okay. So we're still talking about. I understand now what you're saying. You're saying, for instance, if we've got this gadget, they will still go into this hall and be able to run the tournaments, but also observe the COVID protocols and restrictions.
Yes. With the supervision of all the leaders that we have, because the challenge is there. Because if we can have gadgets, I know if the coordinator knows that one we're having an event, he will charge all the phones. All the phones will be full before the tournament starts. The data will be loaded before the tournament starts, so that when the tournament starts, there's no players going to have a problem of data or network and all that. Because as I say, the demarcations of our wards, our local municipalities where we come from in KZN, they differ in terms of network signal. Because in some areas you can use Vodacom, in some areas you can use MTN works better. I'm sorry, and or other networks. Let me just put it that way. Other networks works better in some areas because it's the same as the radio signal. When you open a certain radio, you go to 91.2. In the other area, it's 91.5. That is the problem that you have. Yeah.
No, look, I know when I was working there in KZN some years ago, I worked there 2008, 2009.
Yes.
I came back 2013. I think I told you the other day.
Yes, I
So
remember.
I know when I was working there, we had to go to and work with Centec. There was a village that we went to in order for them to have first access to TV, which was
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
That is like after 2010.
Hey.
And I was really shocked. So I'm not surprised with what you're saying, that we've
Yeah,
got quite a number of people that might not have access. So
Yes.
have you approached companies and to try probably and make this thing work? And have there been any positive responses from your side?
Yeah, I will really say the first point of entry in us in KZN, we rely mostly to Department of Sports and Recreation because they are the one who runs a pilot project of a winning nation and grassroots development and all that. So we have tried to DSR. We have written a proposal to them. We're still waiting till today for their response, of which is very bad because players they cry in terms of data. They don't have data. There is no one who's supplying them with data. And I remember we won the Africa tournament, the Africa Junior tournament, and we did well in the first league, in the first teams Barkley and the team second Barkley. And most of the boys, some of them I need to ask people around the areas to please go and check if the boys are okay and supply them with data. You understand? But there is an area called Ugu district.
Yes.
So Ugu. So Ugu, they have been fortunate that they've been supported by the NPC company, which is it's SA Cement now. They supply them with tournaments and they've given them gadgets on the tournament. So, of which I think it's one of the things that have excited us in KZN, but that is the only district that is doing so well because I remember we recently had the women's festival. They gave gadgets to everyone who was playing in that tournament. So we applauded them and then we also offered them a certificate of appreciation as a federation. Yeah, because there is no much support that we get in terms of finances, KZN. Remember, we're a broad province, so it's very hard. Yeah, and I'm also acting in the position, as you'll remember. Yeah, we're still going to go to election, but the vision is to make sure that athletes don't suffer. We put them first in ourselves. It could be anyone who's leading. I will support whoever that is leading. Yeah.
Okay, so when are you having your elections then? Because I am asking this question because now I'm going back to what Mr. Joe was talking about accountability.
Yes.
Talking about that we've got a constitution and we need to make sure that we entrench and make sure we do what is right in the constitution. And I don't know what is happening in our chairs today, but seemingly the constitution has been put at the back. It's about personality. So I just want to have some clarity from your side and from the people listening out there as to what is it that what is the way forward? What is the roadmap?
Right. Roadmap, I think Comrade Joe, President Joe, have outlined a draft of a roadmap, which I think I also had an input to that. In order for us to stick to a vision, we need a roadmap. You cannot have a province that is going to do elections in August and have a province that is going to do elections in December and have a province that have done elections in March. That means we are lost in terms of driving a vision because our vision should come from the president, the national president. That will mean now if we are all aligned in terms of good standing, in terms of outstanding, because it is a duty of leadership to make sure that they follow up on the issues where provinces are not doing well and provinces are not in good standing. You understand? So with
Yes.
that, I will say, in KZN, the chess constitution says that in October we should have elected. We must elect because our term of office started in 2018. So our term of office will end in September. My biggest issue is that currently we have no finance as a federation. I cannot host the online elections because it's not fair. You understand? Through understanding that my election is involving 11 districts, meaning that we will have to gather. I need to organize transport. We need to accommodate the delegates, which is very difficult. But I have tried to engage with the KZN Sport Confed to see how they can help us in this regard. So we're still waiting for them. Hopefully the response will come very soon. Because I also wish that we do not become out of order in terms of what the roadmap says in terms of structures. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping that they will guide us. But obviously, I'm not saying the Sport Confed is our motherboard. No, our motherboard is CHESA, of which I was still going to write to CHESA to say they can please give us a way forward on this issue. To see how we can resolve this issue, because I'm having a problem of transporting delegates. Because if I can say we're having elections today and the person who comes from Mamajuba, he or she, if we're meeting in Durban, she will take about 6 hours to reach Durban. A person who comes from Pongola, that's about 800 kilometers for that person, or 400 kilometers to reach to Durban. So of which now it will make us not reach the time and the
It looks like I have lost Lindo Kuhle there, the president of KZN Chess. He says he's acting, but he acts very well. Can we get some advert there until you get him back, please? My producer.
Just for your town bied afslag op stem en databundels. Skakel net ster 123 ster 4 uitsteken. Gee toestemming om jou huidige posisie te gebruik deur 1 te druk. Just for your town bied nou 'n lys van uitstekende aanbiedings. Kom ons koop 1 gig vir R22. Kies nommer 2 om te koop. Om te bevestig, kies 1. Jy sal 'n SMS ontvang om jou aankoop te bevestig. Ontvang uitstekende persoonlike aanbiedings elke dag deur eenvoudig Just for your town te kies.
Okay, we're back live on the SA Chess South Africa Online League. First one during COVID, that we've got 10 clubs on Group A and 10 clubs on Group B. So today I've had 3 presidents coming to us alive. We managed to finish one with Joe Mahumule, the Chess SA president, Miss Lesego, the Northern Cape Chess president, and also Lindo Kutle, the KZN acting president. The thing that is common amongst all these 3 people was that there is a focus in governance, there is a focus in development, there is a focus in making sure that chess is clean. And we see that from all of them, there's one thing that I think they are passionate about, is that all the things can be solved. We don't need to pull our hair and teeth without hurting each other. So in closing remarks from my side, I've made a lot of notes here. In closing remarks, we are looking forward to we are seeing that Lindo Kutle might be back, coming back on live from KZN president, who just unceremoniously cut off. Let's hope he's back on. But in my closing remarks is to say thanks to everyone, thanks to the participants, thanks to the organizers, thanks to the people that are watching live this first online chess from Chess South Africa. Lindo Kutle, if you are there, please come live, because I can see my notes are telling me that you are coming in live again.
Yeah.
There you are.
Thank you very much. As I alluded first, that the issue of networks and gadgets is
yeah.
Like to apologize also to you for that.
No, that's cool. That's cool. We understand technology is like that. It's
yes.
It's a chance for you to be fine. The weather affects it. ESCOM affects it. There are quite a number of factors. Theft, by the way, theft also affects people stealing the batteries in the base station. So you don't have connectivity. I think we are left probably with 2 minutes. Can you just summarize for me, Lindo from KZN, acting president, just on the online chess? And but before you summarize, I want to wish you the best on your efforts to make your region a success.
Okay. No, thank you very much. Firstly, we would like to thank Vodacom and you, Comrade Mini, for taking the initiative of chess forward. I know you personally that you're passionate about the game itself and also supporting those that were previously disadvantaged, because at the end, sport, we need to be equal. We don't have to be different. When it comes to sport, we must be equal. Those that have thought that we are not equal in sport, they must take a game, because leaders are like us are here, and we will challenge those that think that they will do whatever that they want, especially in sports, especially in chess. Because one will say chess is one of the biggest code. We must say that it's one of the transformed code. It's one of the multi-code, even in South Africa, where you find kids socializing. I can make an example of myself in KZN. I've got about 80 plus schools that are playing chess, which include Hilton, Maritzburg College, St. Charles, Grace College, all the former model C schools. They are able to sit and play with black kids and township school kids from Richmond and other areas. So that's what drove me to say, no, this is good because our kids are able to engage. The other issue is that I wish for us as leaders, wherever we are, let us pursue an issue of giving scholarships to these kids for chess. Let it not be soccer only, let it not be rugby only, but it takes us as leaders to have that courage to work, because at the end, we don't get paid for sport, but we get to see the kids doing well and kids performing well, and understanding very well that chess, it's social science, it's maths, it's science, it's art, it's everything. So before it was like a game of those that are clever only, but anyone can play chess. Only the understanding is on the board. And the problem now that we have seen, chess has been led in South Africa with two structures. I don't allow with that. And us as KZN, we voted for Joe, and we're happy with that. While I'm saying as the KZN acting president, my wish is that we instill unity in the leaders, because a defamation of character and history, I don't want history to be bad in my name. I will always wish that history will be good in our name. I wish all provinces will stood up to say we cannot be led by two parallel structures. I know each province will say, I voted for so and so, I'm happy. But at the end, it's not about the two leaders. It's about us. It's about the kids. It's about the regions. It's about the clubs. Who is controlling who? And people must never think that running a non-profit organization can be compared to a business. This is not a business. An NPO must serve the community. And the community also must have a say if things are not doing or things are not going right in chess. I will end there, my leader. Thank you very much, and thanks again for welcome.
Thank you, my leader. May you have a great time. And I just want to give you an announcement from what I saw as results. I saw that on Group A, the KZN chess, I think it became #1 there. And I think on Group B, SPT is #1, and then #2 is KZN chess. So you've taken the podium in both groups. Well done there on your side.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to come next time and challenge further.
Yeah.
Okay,
no, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sharp.
Sure. See you tomorrow evening on the Indaba. I think I must close now. The tournament has ended nicely with Lindo getting 2 podium spots there as KZN. We know that also there's SPD, which is a combination of players all over. They have come in first, which is a great thing on Group B. And we understand that the top 3 on Group B will be moved to Group A, and the bottom 3 on Group A will go down. But I'm sure those will be finalized later. From my side, I really have to say thank you to everyone who has logged on to this streaming. We'll be doing more of this online. It seems like it's what we're going to be doing in our lives. They say it's a new normal. So we're going to be doing that. And I want to say cheers to everybody. And we say thank you for watching. My producer, release me.
Stay connected to your loved ones with great data prices that are here to stay. Get a 1 gig data bundle for just 99 Rand and keep in touch as often as you like. Or get even more value with our 3 gig data bundle for only 229 Rand. Data bundles are valid for 30 days and are now available on all Vodacom channels. Dial star 135 hash or go to the My Vodacom app for these and many more great offers. T's and C's apply. Stay connected. Vodacom.